Welcome to Burping It Out podcast with Anna Regina. I'm Anna Regina, and this is Burping It Out, where we don't say what we think, we burp it out. Today we're going to talk about video chat. And I was actually going to talk about something else today, but honestly, I have to talk about this. So I don't know when I'm posting this, but today we had math class, via video chat, and basically we do supposedly math class once or twice a week for, to let the teacher know whether we have doubts or not, whether there's something we didn't quite understand, and blah, blah, blah. And so the past week, no, actually it was this exact week, so it's Friday when I'm filming this. No, I mean recording this. And we had a video chat today on Friday and on Monday. So on Monday, he asked us to, come to the video chat with doubts. And I didn't have any doubts because I didn't look at the homework and stuff and review it, to make sure whether I had doubts or not, and tell him the doubts and blah, blah, blah. Hi, this is me from the future. I'm editing this. I did the homework. The thing is, I didn't review the homework. Okay, so we do the homework and then he sends us the answers. The exercise is corrected, let's say. And I didn't review that, to find out whether I had doubts or not. So that's what I meant. I didn't look at the homework, the answers, but I did the homework. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. Okay, I'm a responsible student. Anyway, back to what I was saying. And it was a little bit awkward because no one really had doubts. So, I felt weird because I felt like it was my fault, but it was also everybody's fault because we didn't have doubts. But, it's fine. Maybe some people actually didn't have doubts. They really didn't have doubts. Anyway, that's not the point. So, today, I actually had a doubt. And I asked him the doubt. And, I'm going to cringe so hard saying this. So, we are studying limits, function limits. I don't know if that's what you call it. I don't know. Graphs and stuff, X and Y, the limit of the function and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so we are studying that. And so I had a question about it. And I was asking about a certain thing. And he didn't understand what I was asking about. He thought I was asking about something else. And so he thought I was asking about something in general. Okay, so I told him I had a question, in general. It wasn't a specific exercise or specific whatever that we had to do. And so I said in general. And maybe I shouldn't have said general because I thought I was asking, about everything, in general. Hi, it's me editing again. I meant he thought I was asking about something in general, not I. I'm sorry. And so he kind of did a general explanation as if I didn't know anything. And I felt so bad because I was like, dude, he probably thinks I'm so stupid because he probably thought I didn't understand anything at all. And I was there oh. Anyway, so I was like, no, I'm gonna have to tell him it was not that. And he was like, was there anything else you wanna ask, whatever, any other doubts you have? And I was like, yeah, I have a doubt about, when this happens and blah, 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 you have to choose blah, 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 and then you have to explain it. I don't know which one to choose. I don't know why this one is accurate and this one is not, whatever. You don't need to understand any of that. I'm sorry, could you hear that? It was my computer, whatever. And so I thought now he understood what I was asking about. And he didn't. He went on explaining, I think, the same thing. Or maybe something else, but, a different exercise. I don't know. I have no idea. But it was completely not what I was asking about. And I felt so bad because he was probably thinking that I was stupid. But, I was also dude, probably my classmates think I'm stupid. But then, after some time, he was doing an exercise and he asked for volunteers and stuff. And most people got the questions wrong, which is fine. I would have gotten questions wrong as well. It's fine. It can happen to everyone. But I'm sorry, that was me clapping. what was I saying? I'm so sorry. I don't know if you know this about me, but like sometimes when I'm talking about something, in the middle of talking about it, I forget what I was talking about. This has been happening to me for like the past, what, 2 years or something? I don't know why it happens. It's just that my brain kind of farts sometimes. Anyway, but in this podcast, we burp. So, oh, speaking of burps, have I burped? I don't think I have. I'm gonna drink, while remembering what I was talking about. Oh yeah, some of my classmates got the questions wrong, got the answers wrong. And I was like, well, that's fine. And like some questions were kind of easy. Like there were some questions where I was like, well, at least I know that that is not like that. There's no limit because like the functions don't really, are not in the same spot, point, whatever. I don't even know if I'm explaining this right. I don't know, whatever. You don't need to understand it. I don't need to understand it to explain the anecdote. Anyway, and I was like, well, I know that. And they got it wrong. So like they probably didn't think I'm that stupid having asked that. And also like, a lot of my classmates were like, I wasn't even paying attention, so I was like, okay, that's fine. And also, like, another problem about that situation is that I was asking about something, and sometimes he was like, did you understand, Anna? 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 And, like, he went, like, talking like that, and I kind of, like, noticed that because he was, like, serious for a while because I could see his face. And he was serious for a while, like, waiting for an answer, and I couldn't hear him. Like, I wasn't sure whether he was, like, asking me or not, and because I could hear him so badly, like honestly. Okay, so that was like, we had that video chat, whatever the fuck you call it, at like 12:20 or something like that, and at 10 a.m. we had another one, and it was history, and okay, like sometimes you can't hear everything because it fucks up, but like with math class, I couldn't hear even half of it. Like I could probably hear only 30%, which is so shitty. Like, it's so shitty. I thought it was myself. I thought it was my phone because I couldn't hear anything. I was like, are people hearing everything? Because I can't. And I told the teacher, like, I'm so sorry, I'm not answering you. Like, I almost can't hear anything. And he was also probably like, oh my god, this bitch is not understanding everything. She asked me about something completely stupid. She can't hear most of what I say. And, like, when I ask her if she understood, she's saying yes. Like, how is it possible that she's understanding? I don't know. It was awful. It was, I kind of wanted to cry because I was so frustrated. Ugh. It was awful. But you know what? It's fine. Whatever. Good thing is, when he asked for volunteers and other shit, he didn't ask me because I already had talked. So, I mean, it was a good thing. So, yeah, I mean, especially this anecdote made me really realize and appreciate face-to-face or classroom or whatever the fuck you call it, education. Because, honestly, for instance, I don't know, things like history or, like, whatever, I mean, they give you, like, what you have to study and stuff, and generally, you should understand everything. And, like, well, if you ask them something, whatever, they send you an email, like, replying, whatever the fuck, and then you understand, like, it's not, like, it's easier to understand, but things like math, for instance, like, you really need somebody to explain it to you, and to be there, and, because honestly, it's so hard, like, writing and stuff, like, it's easier, but, like, with video chat, it's just really bad, because when the quality is bad, and if you're like me, like, maybe I didn't explain myself well, and maybe that's part of the reason why my teacher didn't understand me, I'm not sure, I don't want to think it was that, because I don't want to feel even stupider, but, you know, so it really made me value, you know, face-to-face education. I think it's completely underrated. You know, for some time I was like, you know, what if we just did like online education? Like, it would be just so much better because you can do it whenever the fuck you want. It's just online, and like you have like your own schedule and blah blah blah. But then sometimes I actually miss school, which I didn't think I was gonna say, because I don't like it. I don't like getting up at 7 a.m. I don't like, and I'm bad at socializing. And I'm shy, but like I'm kind of missing school. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of things I like about being here. You know, I like getting up at 9/10, whatever. I like having my schedules. I like having my routines. You know, if I were in school right now, I wouldn't be making this podcast right now. I wouldn't be practicing shuffle dance. I wouldn't have started to do that either, which I'm really happy that I'm getting the opportunity to do all these things that I wouldn't be able to do if I were in school. But like there's advantages and disadvantages to everything. What was I gonna say? What else? Oh yeah, I have another anecdote. Okay, so few days ago, I was gonna say few years ago. No, a few days ago, we were in history class, and it was the beginning of the video chat. It was like 10:04 or something, and my mic was on because I said hi when I got in the chat. And I forgot to turn it off because we all have to turn it off when we're not speaking because otherwise there's like background noise and it's really annoying. And I forgot to turn off the mic. And I'm always, at home, like honestly, if there's a hacker like in my computer or in my phone or whatever, like he or she must be so entertained because I'm always fucking dancing, singing, saying some stupid shit. Like it's unbelievable. And so I was doing that. I forgot to turn off the mic and I started singing. I started singing, and then after 4 seconds, I was like, oh my god, the mic was on, right? And then the teacher was like, who is singing? And then I was shook. I was like, oh my god, everybody heard me. I mean, we were like 15 people out of like, I don't know, 45. Like, we weren't that many, and also like, the good thing is that she wasn't in the middle of explaining something. In the middle of whoever the fuck's dictatorship, and then me singing, dancing, and like that's not okay. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, and she was like, "Who is singing?" And I was like shook. I was like, "Oh my god, should I say it was me or not?" But like you can see who's talking because you see their like profile picture and stuff. And she was like, "Who's Baby Yoda?" Because I have Baby Yoda as my profile picture. And she was like, "Who's Baby Yoda?" Anna Regina. And I turned off the mic again. No, I turned on the mic again. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought the mic was off. I'm so sorry." And she was like, No, it doesn't matter. Don't worry." You know what? At first I was embarrassed. I was pretty embarrassed because I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck happened?" But you know what? Honestly, like, I laughed my ass off, and I'm actually glad that it happened now, because it was the highlight of my day. Finally, something happened, literally. We've been in a quarantine for like a month and a half, I have no idea. And honestly, nothing really happens, and the fact that happened, it was the highlight of my day. I laughed my ass off. I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. I'm pretty sure my teacher did after the video chat. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing. So, yeah. I even got a text from a friend. She was like, "Oh my god, you sang!" That also made me happy. Shout out to her. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, that anecdote was cool. Like, that was one of the cool things about the video chat, because that wouldn't have happened that wouldn't have happened if we didn't do video calls. Okay. Like, it's honestly, like, I hope that when I have my kids or my grandkids, whatever, like, and they ask me about the 2020 quarantine, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, there's this, like, there's this time where, like, we were in history class, and I started singing, and everybody heard me, like, oh, I'm totally gonna tell them. I'm totally gonna freaking tell them. So, another reason why I don't like video calls. Oh my god, I forgot to say at the beginning of this episode. Okay, so this episode is called an open letter to video chat, but it's obviously, like, as you can tell, it's not in the format of a letter, right? I'm not talking to video chat. Okay, I'm talking to you. Like, I'm talking about it. I'm ranting about it. Why I don't like it and other shit. But like, I thought it would be cool as a title, an open letter to video chat. Whatever. Let's continue. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I don't know if you know, but I'm an awkward person. I'm shy. I think I'm awkward. Nobody has really told me whether I'm awkward or not, but I think I am, and it's fine. I'm trying to work on it. So I've always had this thing with calls, because every time I'm on the phone, like, I can talk to somebody else and, like, it's fine, but talking on the phone makes me so, like, it makes me, like, I don't know, like, I'm so shy on the phone, like, super shy on the phone, like, way shyer than in real life, you know? I remember this time I had to call the public pool because there was a public swimming pool in my town. Well, there still is. It's just closed right now, obviously. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and there was this day where I wanted to go, and I asked them if they were open, and I had to call to ask them if they were going to be open that day. And usually, I never, like answer the calls, like or like call anybody. Like it's usually my parents who do that. This happened years ago, by the way. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and dude, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, and so I called and it was fine, but like it was so awkward. Like I don't know why. I don't know if any of you relate to this, but I'm so like it's so awkward when you talk to someone on the phone. It's even worse than in real life. In real life it's like, okay, whatever. I'm shy, but like whatever. I can deal with this. But honestly, on the phone it's so I don't know what it is about it. Like even with my friends, I every time I've had to call them is like now I'm kind of more used to it because like when we hang out and stuff, like we have to call each other like, "Hey guys, where are you?" Whatever. But especially at first, it was so awkward. Like I don't know about them, but for me, it was too awkward. And the same thing happens with video chat. The problem with video chat is that not only is it a video call, but also like they can see you. And my problem with people seeing me is that I look like shit on camera. Okay, I'm not photogenic. Cameras hate me. Okay, they hate me, and it's fine. Like I don't care. Okay, but I hate it, Like when you have to do a video chat, you have to do your hair, you have to get dressed, you have to wash your face, brush your teeth, because they're gonna see you and blah blah blah. And I hate that. You can totally turn off the camera, but like, what's the point of the video chat, right? Uh, so honestly, my mom started doing a video chat with my auntie and my grandma some time ago, maybe like 2 years ago or something like that, and because they're family and stuff, it wasn't really awkward. Also, because like you're not alone talking, you're talking to someone else, and you're also like physically not alone. Like I'm with my mom, with my dad, whatever. Like, but if it's like a 1-to-1 thing, or like if you're alone and you're talking to two people like through video call, whether they're actually physically together or not, it's just awkward. Like it's just awkward. I don't know how to have a phone call slash video call conversation. I have no idea. I'm so awkward. I get so nervous. I don't know what to say. Like a lot of the times in real life, it's hard for me to come up with something to say, and it's even harder in video call. And it's just I don't know. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I think it's also part of the reason why I hate like video chat classes because regardless of like the quality of the video call, it's like awkward. Okay, did you understand it? And then you have to turn on the mic and say yes, or like I don't know, like it's I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so weird. It's so awkward. It's just I hate it. And also like when you join the video chat, do you say hi or not because they're already like talking? And like if you say hi, you interrupt them, and also like because the internet is slow and whatever the fuck, you're probably gonna like interfere with, or like when the video chat ends, like do you say bye but everyone's gonna say bye at the same time? And I don't know, like it's I don't know how to operate, if that makes sense. Like it's I don't know, it stresses me out. I mean, honestly, if technology is like so good these days and like so many cool things are expected to happen, like honestly, virtual reality is a thing right now. 3D printers are a thing. How is it possible that video calls are still so fucking bad? Like honestly, I've never been in a video call where the quality has been good. Like really, it's always either reconnecting or like you either can't see properly or can't hear properly, or like why does that happen? Like I don't know. I really don't know why it happens. Um oh my god, I think that's all I had to say. I think that's all. Um yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. I hate video calls. I hate having to do them for school. But I mean, there's good stuff about them. Like most of the time, luckily in the video calls, I don't have to say something, or like I don't have to like you don't have to really interact. They're just there explaining. Sometimes you don't hear shit, but it's fine because no one really pays attention anyway. I mean, we don't pay attention in face-to-face school, let's say. And now, how are you supposed to pay attention? Like you pay attention sometimes, but like you know what I mean? Like, no offense to teachers or whatever, but sometimes you can't help zoning out. Like, anyway, I'm talking too much here. I really have nothing more to say about this. I thought this was going to take me longer to say. Did I forget to say anything? No, the anecdote is done. Like, that's all that I had to say about it. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any thoughts on this or whatever, you can always go to my Instagram or my Twitter at burpingitoutpod. The link is in the description. Also, you can send me an email, burpingitoutpod@gmail.com. Link is in the description. You can also leave a comment on my website, burpingitoutpodcast.wordpress.com. Link is in the description. I would like to hear your thoughts on it. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next one. And I didn't burp. I have to do it again. Why do I always remember to burp in the end? Why? That's what happens when you drink almost laying down. Okay, peace out. And that was the end of the episode. Hope you liked it. This podcast is also on Twitter and Instagram at burpingitoutpod, at BURPINGITOUTPOD. You can also find me on social media at It's Anna Regina, at ITSANAREGINA. I hope you have a great day or night, and I will see you next time.